You all know why we're here and what a very long season, but there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
First NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work in. I'm ready. Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. Do my best to represent Harlem.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoyed.
And the release was before the buzzer. And both teams putting up some points. Nets lead by 1. And well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players had a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So Etuan Moore is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
Yeah, and he's playing it cool right now, but let me tell you, I'm sure that basket means the world to him. There's nothing like the first one.
My thought is he's probably just happy to have it out of the way. I mean, no more waiting and wondering when it'll come. Those first points are finally in the rearview mirror.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Moore got a hand on it. Now here's Ellington, defended by Butler. Ellington kicks to Freak. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
Here's Freak. Here's Robinson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Robinson's got 8 points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Noah the screen. Moore dishes to Butler. Mirotic has a wide open look. They get the rebound.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. 17 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. And the basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Here's Freak. Let's keep it alive. Mirotic inside. Here's Butler. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Freak kicks to Ellington. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Bulls. Well, both sides have assessed what they need.